What's up, folks? It is Friday, January 24th, 2020. The funk is back. Sorry about that. My new thing doesn't let me click it where it's supposed to be clicked. But anyways, what's going on, everyone? A lot of stuff going on in the world of everything, sports to entertainment to you name it. Sports mostly in New York. Congratulations to Derek Jeter for getting inducted into the Hall of Fame on the first ballot. It was pretty much a gimme. The fact that he didn't get a unanimous vote, he got out of 397 votes, he missed it by one. He didn't seem to bother him, but like I said, Mariano got in last year. I think they probably won't put two Yankees in unanimously, maybe. I don't know. But the writer's probably from Boston. Who knows? Some fucking chump probably freaking blew. Derek probably blew him off one time and he fucking got pissed. So I'm not fucking voting for Derek. Some asshole, whatever. But either way, congratulations, Derek, going to the Hall of Fame. Well deserved. He kept it brief. Thanked, everybody, the Yankee organization, his family. Derek, he deserved it. He had a great career. He's the only Yankee ever get 3,000 hits. To me, he's probably going down as one of the greatest Yankees of all time, if not the greatest. Granted, you had Ruth, you had Gehrig, you have DiMaggio, you have Mantle. Most of those guys hit home runs, except for DiMaggio. DiMaggio will be one of the greatest Yankees ever, just having a 56-game hitting streak, so he'll always be remembered, because I don't think anyone's ever beating that streak, ever. And then today, a sad day, but a happy day. Eli Manning announced his retirement from the Giants, which I'm happy he stayed with. He decided to retire a Giant and not go play with somebody else. I think he knew his time was up. I think he knew playing maybe on another team it wouldn't be the same. He thanked the whole organization and all the coaches and his teammates and the fans. Eli, definitely, I love Eli. He's going to go down as one of the greatest Giants ever, let alone maybe the greatest Giant quarterback ever, I think, because who else is there? The guy won 2 Super Bowls within 4 or 5 years. Granted, he in those runs, the great runs in 07 and 2011 were awesome. And I thank Eli for great birthday presents, because both times the Super Bowl was on my birthday, and they won. And it was the greatest, probably 2 of the greatest birthday presents I'll ever receive besides my daughter being born. So, thank you, Eli, for the memories. You did it with class. He was the Derek Jeter of football for the Giants. That's what Eli was. Eli gave back so much community, to charities. He's just a stand-up act, and he deserves. And the big question is, will Eli Manning go to the Hall of Fame? A lot of people are saying no. Okay, I'm going to tell you this one stat that keeps on popping up. And I'll tell you right now, if he doesn't go to the Hall of Fame, and he's won, then it's retarded. He has over 57,000 passing yards or whatever it is, 366 touchdowns. Granted, he has a ton of interceptions, but he has more interceptions than touchdowns, so that's good. He has 117 record. He's 500. He's only and it's the NFL's 100th year, I remind you, okay? So in the 100 years of this sport, okay, there's been 5 guys to win Super Bowl MVPs twice. One of them, fucking Eli. So if he doesn't get in the Hall of Fame just for that reason alone, then Canton can go shove it. But and Larry Walker, congratulations to him for making the Hall of Fame from the baseball. I forgot to mention that before. Larry Walker was a good ball player, but everyone's like, oh, we played in Colorado. Who gives a shit? He played in Montreal and he was good too. So Larry Walker, even if he didn't play in Colorado, I think no matter where he played, he was a good ball player. He was a great outfielder. I think he was. He deserved it. Schilling didn't get in, which I thought he was going to get in, but he didn't. He might get in next year, but I'm just glad that they kept freaking Bonds and Clemens, the fucking steroid junkies, off the bat. Not get in. Thank God. If they're going to put them in, something, they're going to be like, listen, this was the steroid era. You're going in as steroid players. So your stats really mean shit, is what they're going to say. You'll be in the Hall of Fame for doing all this shit, but guess what? Knowing that you juiced, whatever. I can't even get into that again, because that just gives me odds on the fucking steroids. And now the cheating scandal, which is worse. Fucking Astros, man. They had to ruin it for everybody. Fucking Johnny Wynn. Where are you, man? Where you at? Your Astros cheating. Won the fucking World Series. You cheated. And they cheated this year because your boy, fucking Altuve, gets up, hits the home run off of fucking Chapman. As he's getting to home plate, there's footage, dude. It's been shown all over the fucking internet. Don't rip off my shirt. Don't rip off my shirt. I'm tapped or wired. He says something. He's got the fucking shit on. He knew it was coming, bro. Fuck the Astros, the cheating cocksuckers. The Yankees should have went to the World Series. But what are you gonna do? They're not doing much. They suspended the freaking general. They fired the general manager and the manager, I think. Cora being investigated. Carlos Beltran not going to be the manager now. They just announced today Luis Rojas is going to be the new manager of the Mets, which he's the son of Felipe Alou and the brother of Moises Alou. Why he doesn't have Alou as his name, I guess because it's for his mother. I don't know, but either way, he does a lot of baseball in his family. And he's been in the Mets organization for years, and he's been managing the minor leagues for a while. So why not give him a shot? What else you got to lose? The fucking Mets. They're not going to spend money with a manager, so fuck it. They got no other choice. They didn't get fucking Girardi. They didn't get fucking Showalter still available. Dusty Baker's still available. Dusty Baker's a little old now, but fucking Buck Showalter's not. As much as I don't. Showalter, he's a good manager, but he's never done shit. But everyone makes him seem like he's the greatest fucking thing since Bill Belichick. I'm like, dude, Buck Showalter is the most overrated manager in baseball. Okay, he knows his shit and he works well with players. Don't get me wrong. He is a manager that's when it comes to players, yes. When it comes to freaking physiological or mental baseball, no. He fucked the Yankees in '95, and I'll never forget him. I'll never forgive him for it. I'll never forgive him for it, because that was the year Donnie should have won his World Series. And you leaving in fucking David Cohn in 160 fucking pitches when you had, granted, you didn't know at the time, but soon to be the greatest closer of all time in your bullpen, and a slew of other guys to pitch, and you let David Cohn pitch. And we lost the game. 95. That was the most heartbreaking loss, and then thank God they won the next year. But the only thing that made me sad was the next year. Granted, I was happy they won. I finally saw them win a World Series. But my man, Donnie Baseball, retired and didn't get a chance to win a World Series. And he should have, because he got screwed by Buck Showalter, and I'll never forget Buck Showalter for it. That's why I hate Buck Showalter so much. Buck Showalter rants, over. Wrestling's been really good. The Royal Rumble's this weekend, and NXT Worlds Collide against the UK. So that should be the pay-per-view looks really good. But NXT's I don't know why they're doing this now, the Worlds Collide. I think they should wait to WrestleMania to do it, like the Worlds Collide pay-per-view, because it's kind of both brands, make it a bigger event, because it's right. I would put it before WrestleMania because that's that big, but because it broke off storyline. They broke Gargano was supposed to fight Finn Balor, now they're not. DIY is tagging together to go against I forgot who. The UK tag team on NXT, I forgot their names. And then Imperium's going to fight, Undisputed Era, so that should be good. Keith Lee won the freaking NXT Championship, beat Roderick Strong. It was a great match. I like Keith Lee. He's going to be big. He's going to be a big star. He's got the personality. He's got the size. I think he could be a very good superstar. If they keep him in NXT just until he wins the NXT Championship, and then maybe both them up. But now he's kind of working his way up. So I think once he loses the NXT North American Championship, maybe let him go after the NXT Championship, or maybe bump up to the main roster. Who knows? But he's fun to watch. He's entertaining. AEW's been okay. Hasn't been great. I like the whole Moxley Jericho thing. Kind of brings back memories when they were in WWE, but it was still good. The women's is not getting enough attention, I think, as much as the NXT women get. So I kind of the women's. I really don't. The women's matches are kind of there's a couple people are really good, but I don't see anyone that's a star that's gonna represent AEW woman brand. NXT and WWE got tons of women who are so good. So my predictions for the Royal Rumble. Who's going to win? There are two people who I think are going to win, and there's one person I definitely do not want to win. Brock Lesnar is starting the Royal Rumble at number 1. I'm praying to Lord Jesus Christ and the wrestling gods, and hopefully Vince McMahon sees this. Do not let Brock Lesnar win the fucking Rumble. Do not. I do not want to see him with his fucking shit-eating grin, toss some motherfuckers out, and be the last one and win the Royal Rumble, because then I will... Dude, if that happens... Right here, as you guys as my witness, because I'm saying this now. If Brock Lesnar wins the Royal Rumble, I'm not watching WWE anymore. I'll just watch NXT, because Brock sucks. I'm done with him, dude. He's boring as shit. Okay, he does the same fucking things. You got to get new blood, new faces in there. You got a slew of guys on the roster now. Seth Rollins, I don't care if he's champion again. He's a good champion. He's entertaining. Brock is not. He's boring. Okay, Paul Heyman, I'm sick of him. Okay, that's nice. How long can you be with? They have to stop it. Like, he needs to either go off by himself, or Heyman go find someone else to manage, because I'm done with both of them. They've just dragged out for the last like 12 to 13 years, these two, and it's boring. It's fucking boring. He's been on a little bit more lately. Who gives a shit? He's still fucking never on anyway. Never defends the title, or never comes out. Or he just doesn't. He's not a champion. He should be the WWE champion. Period. SmackDown, on the other hand, has been entertaining, but kind of sick of fucking done with Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin already. Like, they've fought so many times already. It's like mind-numbingly annoying. The whole bloodline with him and with Reigns and the Usos against Corbin and his court with Rude and Ziggler. I don't know. They're doing a lot of factions. They're trying to make more groups. If I've noticed a lot lately on both shows. Rollins, the Monday Night Messiah, has got AOP, and now he's got Buddy Murphy. So they're putting kind of factions together again. They're trying to bring them back to make the guys popular again. Certain guys will work with, certain guys it won't. But you have to let the younger guys have bigger opportunities, I think. Like, the whole thing this week with freaking Brock beating the hell out of freaking Ricochet, stupid. Come on, like, seriously, he outweighs him like fucking 150 pounds, 160 pounds. In real life, Brock would destroy Ricochet. Okay, in a real fight, destroy him. The end. Ricochet, don't get me wrong, he's a talented guy. He's very athletic. He's not a fighter. He's more of a high flyer. Brock eats high flyers up for breakfast, bro, okay? I'm sick of him. I'm done with him. Brock Lesnar rant, now over. Oh, God. But working, jobs are going well, but I'm delivering packages in the city, and the Bronx mostly. And it is interesting to say the least. There's, you got the guys on the bikes. You got freaking little scooter guys now. You got joggers. Besides cars and trucks, dude, the fact that I come home every day alive is a miracle, because people in the city drive like lunatics, okay? I love driving up here. It's like night and day. Night and day driving up here away from the city, in the suburbs, to driving in the city is like double parking. You wonder why people are getting killed? No one looks where they're fucking going. This lady, looking at her phone, flashing stop, not to cross the crosswalk. She fucking almost gets clipped by a fucking cab. I was like, oh my God. If I would have videotaped that, we're going to probably have 1 trillion hits. Dude, the car literally missed her by inches. She was like that. Like, she felt the wind hit her ass. I was like, oh my God, dude. I'm like, put your phone down. You're in New York City, okay? It's not like you're freaking in the mountains or the woods and there's no cars. Guess what? You're going to get killed. It's like, again, sometimes it's like, you gotta use your horn. If you don't use your horn in the city, you're fucked, because no one otherwise gives a shit. Like, buses have the right of way, so you cannot do shit to buses. But sometimes they don't look. The one guy, he just goes, pulled out the other day, missed him by like, but Johnny Wynn, what's up? Have a big announcement. What is that, Johnny Wynn? Johnny Astros are cheating fucks, and they should be stripped of their World Series. But anyway, what's your big announcement? I'm waiting. Oh, the Knicks suck, by the way. Still, 12. They only lost by 8 points to the Lakers, which was shocking. Can I make it here? If you would like, you may. If you want to make your announcement here, as long as it's not disgusting. I'm coming out of the closet. I'm homosexual. Dude, we all kind of knew that already. But, anywho, good for you, dude. I'm glad you came out. I think you figured it out. Yeah. Anyways, so what was I talking about? Wrestling's been, like I said, wrestling's been up and down. NXT's been more entertaining than anything. AEW's been okay. Some nights have been better than others, but the Knicks are terrible. The Lakers are winning the championship. Unless LeBron or AD misses any long period of time playing, I don't see the Lakers not winning. Or they're the only ones been making any headlines. Everyone else has been blah. Oh, what's his face finally played Zion. Played a little bit in the first quarter, but then he came in the fourth quarter and was like, Jesus, dude. He had like 4 threes. He scored like 17. He only like 5 points in the first quarter he played when he did play for a little bit. But he came in the fourth quarter was like, but they still lost. But they came back. They made it closer than it was. Is all. Prox. No. What else was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. No, but it was a lot of interesting stuff this week with sports, with Derek Jeter getting the Hall of Fame, Eli retiring today. It was a happy but a sad week for New York sports fans, I think. Like I said, 2 of my favorite guys of all time who play for my 2 favorite teams, Derek going to the Hall of Fame and Eli retiring. I think that I felt Eli made a nice speech, whatever, in his press conference, and it was it was very you're happy for the guy. He had a great career. He won 2 Super Bowls. And it looks like he's gonna goatee's orange. No, it isn't. It's just from the color. It's a little red in it. But anywho, what else? Yeah, so I just think that Eli was great. He had his great moments and won 2 Super Bowls. But the last few years he struggled, and I think it was time. He knew he was not as top of his game. I think he noticed it more last year than anything. But I'm gonna miss him. He's gonna be in the Ring of Honor. They're retiring his number. No one will wear number 10 again. So congratulations, Eli. Enjoy your retirement. Enjoy your family. I know you've got 4 kids, so God bless him. It's not like he can't afford them, but he doesn't know what he's going to do next. He might work for the Giants down the road, maybe. Maybe get into the broadcast booth. Who knows what Eli's going to do? I think right now he's just going to spend time with his family, go on vacations and stuff. Like, he doesn't get to do that, 6 months out of the year, more than that, like 9 months out of the year, you're pretty much playing football and doing work. He's maybe got 3 months of off season, not even that. With Eli, he was constantly, I think he was more doing stuff way before camps or anything, or OTAs. So Eli worked hard. He was good at his craft, and he had his moments, and they were great. The pass, the Tyree catch, the Manningham catch, the San Francisco game where he was getting cracked down, but he still get up every time, man. Stood up, and the fact that pissed me off more than anything is when they sat him, when they benched him for fucking Geno Smith. Disgusting. To this day, I will never forgive the Giant organization for doing that, because that was Bush League bullshit. Eli Manning, who won you 2 Super Bowls, not having the fantastic year. Why? Because the offensive line sucks. You need someone to protect Eli. If he's got no protection, he gets killed. So the fact you got scrubs, no one good on the offensive line. You sit him for Geno Smith. Geno Smith is garbage. Where is Geno Smith now? Is he even playing professional baseball? Dude, why did I ask disgusting things? Oh, that was weird. Picture almost fell. Anyways, I said it was just wrong. They shouldn't have freaking sat Eli. He had the record. He would have had the record. He would have broke Brett Favre's record for consecutive game streaks. I think he was like 20 some odd short, and he probably would have made it. And the fact that they benched him for Geno Smith, like if it was for somebody else, like if they had like someone like if they had like Kirk Cousins or maybe like Matthew Stafford to come in, like if they got like a caliber of that guy to come in and take over for Eli, I'd have no problem with it. But Geno Smith, trash, dude, trash. He sucked. He didn't deserve to even be on the Giants. How come most black people hoot and holler and jump around when David Blaine does street magic for them? I freaking hoot and holler and go nuts, dude. It freaks me out. It's like how he does that shit's nuts. I was watching one of his specials on YouTube a couple weeks ago. Dude, the shit he pulls, he pulls shit out of his mouth. Like, it's nuts. I don't know how he does it. You've gone all highbrow. I wish I was Hollywood, bro. Anywho's, But I just, the Giants, that was the only time I was really upset with the Giant organization. Like, I've loved the Giants forever, and, the organization's been first class, but that was just, it wasn't right to Eli. I just wasn't, I don't think it was fair to Eli, but whatever. He still has, he'll probably have that the Giant record, because no one will ever play that many games in a row. And Eli got, like I said, that San Francisco game, he was getting the shit kicked out of him, man. He still kept on getting up, standing in that pocket and throwing and making plays, dude. That's what he did. He just took it. And, he was one of the toughest sons of bitches I've ever seen. Tougher than his brother, I'll tell you that. No, dude, it's not orange. It's like red with like brown, like reddish brown. But I got white here too, so I'm slowly losing it. No, it doesn't. The carpet doesn't match the drapes. It does not. And like what was I gonna say? Derek Jeter definitely, the one guy not voting, it doesn't matter. He got the first ballot. Would have been nice to be unanimous. Yeah, it would have been cool, but who gives a shit? He got in. So, but that one guy, whoever he is, I'll tell you right now, if anyone finds out who he is, someone from New York, a New York Yankee fan will beat the shit out of that guy. So he better go into hiding if his name gets revealed. Last time. A while. A while ago. Anyways, but that's about it. I gotta go pick up my car. My car's been. I didn't get in a car accident. A deer hit my freaking car last week, and it was freaking like. I was coming home. It was dark. I was freaking tired. He just like ran, boom, and just hit like right. It didn't even seem like he hit me that like he hit the car that hard. So I'm like thinking maybe it's not a lot of damage. Maybe it's just like a bumped, a dented bumper. Maybe the lights maybe cracked. I'm hoping for nothing because it didn't seem like it was that bad. I get out, I pull over, the whole fucking side ripped off. The lining inside, the freaking lights fucking completely destroyed. So it was horrible. I was pissed, and I was like, oh, come on. And my wife's car just got in a shock because we had to get her new brakes. So, but it is what it is. But it always seems like every time one of our cars needs something, then all of a sudden something happens to the other one. It's like but it only happens like once in a while. So I'm lucky. We've been very blessed with our cars. We haven't had many problems with our cars, knock on wood. Besides having to get new brakes, but she's had that car for a while, and since 2015, 14, she's had that car. So, and I've had 2 incidents in my car. Freaking got cut off by a truck, slid, hit a guardrail because the guy cut me off completely. That was 3 years ago. Have a lot of colored folk. Yeah, we have everybody here. It's not not a little bit of everybody. So, there's a couple nice black families. One lives across from us. There's one nice black lady lives across the hall from us. She's really nice. A couple guys that I talked to who are in my fantasy football league in the area. There's a couple Spanish people. It's not mostly white though. Like I said, but there's a good mixture of everything. I don't think there's really more than I'd say a little more white than anything, but not by much. What else? That's about it. Anyone want to call? 845-825-1227. 845-825-1227. I'll take some calls before I hang up. I haven't been posting when I've been doing shows just because my work schedule's so crazy. Like, I don't know what time I'm going to get home every day. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it's late. So I don't want to post what time I'm going to be on and then not come on at the time. So mostly it's going to be Fridays around this time. I'm saying between 2 and 5. 2 and 4. So that's when you look for me. So I'm not going to be posting anything anymore. So just look for me between 2 and 5 or 2 and 4 Fridays now, because Fridays are the only time I'm getting out somewhat early, but not always. There's been one Friday, 2 Fridays so far I've gotten out like after 3. But anyways, the job's going really well. Just getting up early, very different. Just going to bed a little bit early, so it sucks not to be able to watch the whole Super Bowl or the Royal Rumble because I have to get for work by 3:30 to be at work at 4. So, but it's good because you get to beat the traffic getting in the city, so it's actually a lot easier going in early. And then most of the stops have docks, so it's a lot of stuff's open early, so I can get a lot of, like today I got a lot of big stops done early. My first stop was at like 6:30, so I got into the city a decent time, a little before 6:30. So It's a good job, and I like it so. I like it so far, and that's that. But folks, questions, comments, emails to Jerry Gman2376 at Yahoo and at gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter at S_Gfunk, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Gfunk Rants. Oh, on Instagram at Gfunk_Rants. I almost forgot about my Instagram, folks. But folks, I want to call 845-825-1227. If not, I gotta hit the road. I gotta go pick up my. Hopefully, my car's ready. They've had it for like a week and change now, and I need my car back. So hopefully, they did a good job. And done with freaking dealing with stupid mechanics and freaking insurances and shit. It's been a crazy start to the year. So hopefully, it'll settle down now after the whole chaos with the cars is done. Okay, folks, I'm wrapping it up. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the pay-per-view Worlds Collide NXT. Enjoy the Royal Rumble. I'll make my Super Bowl predictions next week, of course. But folks, have a good weekend. Until next time, I gotta go. I'll see you when I see you.